Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact the Series. I'm Big LT.
No, I'm a Seth Parker.
I'm in Modset again because doing daily stuff every day.
Oh yeah.
So we're doing this. And you...
Oh my gosh. You let me run off to get resources for the Sinisty pot.
Yep.
And I just could not run into plot things. To the point where I had to leave Lewa Harbor.
Yep.
Oh, it was so annoying.
Yep.
You know, because I got super frustrated, because you know how it is. I told you.
Yep.
I hate having to stop and start and stop and start.
Yep.
Makes me about as nauseous as actually stopping and starting. So I'm glad that we're going to be getting a little bit of it done, because it now means that I'll have totally new obstacles to try and dodge when I go running around Lewa Harbor next time.
Pretty much, yep.
Oh, all the silk. Okay,
I should show you because I don't know if I did this yet. But yeah,
okay,
I got...
Before I leave, after we're done recording, don't remind me I need to go get the silk flowers.
Okay.
Silly Billy Hilly Turtle.
Sorry,
Nice.
I had to hear Hewitao say that. But no, Hewitao's level 60 now, if I never brought that up already.
Awesome!
Yep. So don't need the silk. Well, I guess silk flowers, yes, to get her to 70 if I wish, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried about level 70 stuff right now.
So I can convert them into fabric. Nice.
Pretty much, yep.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement.
I know, you told me
Perhaps
last
some of you
time.
will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project! So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately. The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plaustrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plaustrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of, but if it means a chance to get some inside information on Lewa Harbor's development plan for next year, then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
What a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plaustrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
No. We've got to move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find out more about my brother.
Really? Ooh, the party will ask you about how to run a business. Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Lingon seems super busy. Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Dingwang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private. We can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
The crane returns on the wind.
Indeed.
You hear that? They said they had some useful information.
They also are chasing the person
Right now.
who decided they didn't want the information. Yeah, collect it. You have to collect all of it.
I did.
That's not all of it.
Yeah?
There are bushes all around this area.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
We missed a flower. I tease.
That's okay. Because I was going to these ones.
Ah, you're doing just a full circle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Much appreciated. I have to double check your work.
I guess I'm being evaluated on my performance.
Hey, I remember the last time you let me loose here, I found a bunch of bushes you didn't even know were there. And so now I gotta double check. Did you remember all the spots?
Well, even if I don't, I have a way to check for them.
I know you do. I tease.
Just because you're quizzing me.
Let's see. Did we get it all?
It's telling me there. So,
Wait, hold on. The spot where we're at, though.
no, that's not showing up right here right now.
Then that means we got them all. Right?
Possibly. There's 10 there to collect and 4 there to collect.
Well, the fact that there's no symbol in Liyue Harbor means you must have gotten all of the bushes.
It doesn't matter. It could just went to that one right now, and then if I collect those, then probably say, oh, by the way, there's some over here that you might want to collect.
Oh, it just gives you a hint?
It just tells me a location. It doesn't. It's not guaranteed that
Oh.
I'm gonna.
I was specifically meaning here in Liyue Harbor.
No. It right now. It's probably just showing me over there at. What is it? Is that the terrace, right? That's the inn. The Wangshu Inn.
Yep.
It's probably just currently showing me the Wangshu Inn first before it decides maybe it'll show me Liyue Harbor, but that's it.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Wow, you guys must have teleported because you weren't here a second ago.
Oh, jeez. See, they're hunting down the person they're trying to give information to, and that doesn't sound good to me.
Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info.
Ah,
Everybody's a winner.
grifters.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
Don't mess with her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Not kidding, dudes. I know who this is.
Just getting a few ideas. We'll discuss that afterwards.
Come on, man. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses!
Just beat him up
You had
already.
money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then seeing you at kiosk, then Wan Min restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps. Yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
There they are.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You want to mind your own business? I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Oh, she wanted to beat them up.
Are you alright?
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Lila Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
Have you not heard of the law?
No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
What was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Google Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal.
There you
After
go.
all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Of course, of all the things Paimon could say.
I think Shenhe might be an apprentice. Seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an adeptus, that would explain everything.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
How did they taste?
Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
You'll get sick!
I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
No,
Enough about me.
I
What are
disagree.
your plans from here?
Oh!
She doesn't have any traits.
I almost forgot. We came
Wait, unless she's in
to play in the
disguise.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition. And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep. You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win. Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow. You really don't have to. But having an adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
We welcome you to our team.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
So I've read about Shenhe.
I am not sure whether
I
or
wasn't
to
sure
what
if I was gonna
extent
like
this
her.
plan
I
can be
like her.
classified as
I like her a lot.
awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who's currently ahead of us.
Yes, I really like her.
Vito! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Course, and Adepti Sigil. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Prostrate...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baiju, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How can Lady Ningguang need so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Of course. Best doctor.
Hang on a sec. I'm not getting a thing from the quest.
I hate when that happens.
Oh! Complete other quests to continue.
What is it?
Well, this is a quest that says we will be reunited. Go near the Adventures Guild bulletin board.
Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Let's go check it out.
Well, hang on. I gotta figure out which one this is. Oh, wait. It's the prelude. Oh, right. The prelude. Where is the prelude? Wait. Oh, wait. This one is chapter 1. What? Hang on. I'm trying to figure this out. First off, we do need to do this. I know what this is. And to do it. Oh, okay. Here. No, that's the okay. So this is the one that we need to do. And it requires this act, which is right here. So we need to do this one.
Legend of Dark Knight Hero.
Yep. Which is
In Mondstadt.
all the way in Mondstadt. Yep. So we're gonna go back to Mondstadt.
Sorry,
for a bit.
Sensei.
Yep. That's the thing about Genshin. It's like, oh, you need to do this quest? Well, you gotta take
Dude,
care
the
of...
Fatsui's here.
Yeah, they're always here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, right. I had to do this when I did my original playthrough on it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is required, and I did do this at this time. So, Charles.
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it?
Those are the best ones.
Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
Maybe you should sit down then.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight Hero.
Dun dun dun!
Come on, he literally just said it's not a scary story.
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening. Anyway, the Dark Knight Hero. It is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence.
Has anyone ever seen him?
I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night.
Maybe I just need a
Nevertheless,
flashlight.
the sightings confirm that the Dark Knight Hero is more than just a groundless rumor. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Coward.
Dark
Ran away from
Knight
us.
Hero. Seems like your standard cookie cutter urban legend, but just a little darker. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
I don't know what urban legends Paimon's heard. All urban legends I hear are scary. Just like spooky.
Is Anna doing well? Oh, this is probably something else.
I was gonna say, I think you're supposed to head for the purple. Well, that's food delivery. Never mind.
No, the plaza. If you look at the... Hang on. Show you on the map.
I know what the plaza is, dude.
Yeah, this whole thing. We gotta search this whole thing. The purple is actually a
A quest.
hang on, what's it called? It's gonna bother me. Commission.
Oh.
It's basically the daily stuff for getting primo gems and all that.
You want to find out about the Dark Knight hero? Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark Knight hero.
You wish.
You're kidding, right?
You're right, I'm not. I was joking.
Huh?
Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night, fighting for justice, keeping Mondstadt safe.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
I think what she means is that they
No.
both stick to their principles.
I just mean he must be seriously rich.
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it?
So you just want to flaunt your wealth.
No, it's nothing like that.
It's exactly
I
that.
just have too much time on my hands these days.
Same difference.
Maybe go
You
plow a
are
field
the
then.
boss, the cat's tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time. They must know something.
There's a sparkly thing on the balcony up above.
I
Oh, I wasn't sure what it was. Like, it's up there. It glitters. Yay! You're humoring me. Glitter. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
yeah, no problem.
You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own two eyes.
Cool. Who is he?
Great! This is the guy we need to talk to. So, just who is the Dark Knight hero?
Whoa, slow down. Let me start from the beginning. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I heard something. I rushed over to check it out. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good. So I quickly hid.
Hid? You're supposed to be a guard.
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living nightmare.
Wow.
Guess what I did next?
You ran away.
I wasn't the bad guy. Why would I need to run away? Still, I did leave the scene. I didn't want to be a nuisance to the Dark Knight hero. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius' residence.
You think the Dark Knight hero might be one of the knights?
Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt is exactly the kind of person you'd find in the Knights of Favonius. But it seems I was wrong.
Oh, just wait.
I checked
Oh,
everywhere.
just wait.
There were no signs of anyone having left the building.
So you're saying whoever it is can't be from the Knights of Favonius after all?
Yes. But I just can't understand. Why would someone like that not want to join the Knights?
Mind you of anybody?
I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his
I have some
abilities.
ideas.
So, the point you're trying to make is you don't know who the Dark Knight hero is either?
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more people.
He's right.
Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time you rescued her.
Aw, cute. actually don't know the answer to this, but so far I've got 3 guesses.
Okay.
First one's Jean.
Okay.
She's the only knight of the Favonius Knight. She's the head. She's the one I think would have the easiest time getting in and out without anyone questioning or wondering or thinking of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Second is Albedo,
Okay.
because I know some stuff about him. And then my third is, it's kind of a tie between Diluc and, what is Blue Boy? Blue hair?
Kaya?
Kaya, thank you.
Okay.
Those are my current guesses.
What's
My
wrong
original
with me?
guess was Zhao.
Why can't I get him out of my mind?
Hello? We'd like to ask you about the Dark Knight Hero.
I mean, there's always a possibility that it's, Venti,
Sorry.
but...
Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on, how did you know who I was talking about? Is it that obvious?
I don't know, Venti's so
Oh,
short, I
no.
can't imagine a girl
What am I
swimming
going
over
to
him like
do?
this.
If Master Diluc ever finds out.
Huh? What's Diluc got to do with this?
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans then. I used to think Diluc was the one for me. But ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight Hero, I just don't know anymore.
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight Hero? For real? What's he like?
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire. But I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt
Okay, it's setting up to sound like it's Diluc.
A flash of fire? A vision, perhaps?
Who knows? Now that you mention it, a pyrovision does seem like a good explanation. It lit up the whole area in an instant. I remember that very well.
Okay then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. See you around. So, based on what we know
Hi,
so
Mom,
far,
we're still right in front of her.
all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights. Nope, still no idea. But we already asked
It
so
does
many
slightly work for
people.
Diluc,
Guess we gotta see
because
for
he's
ourselves.
very...
Let's take a look
he's
at
the
this
owner.
here nighttime.
He's an owner of a business, so wealthy.
Just might
He
focus
does
him.
dress in darker clothes and has pyro for his vision.
It's
Um,
dark.
and
What's that?
he doesn't join the Knights of Favonius, but he's definitely the type who would be a knight for the Favonius. Of the Favonius, or whatever, how you want to say it. So... I'm still waiting for it to be a red herring, though. Like, it all sounds like him, but somehow it's not him. Like, I'm waiting for it. It's not like that would ever actually stop Diluc. Frosty Mage, you picked the wrong vision wielder.
Hero is Master Diluc?
Possibly. Forgot about Dane's
After
stuff.
managing to steer clear of the guard's patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead.
The Dark Knight Hero. I knew it was you all along.
Dark Knight Hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
No.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight Hero.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
There you go.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark
Hey, one of my
Knight
3
Hero
guesses was
Mondstadt.
correct.
Yep.
We solved it.
Well, 4 because you had a tie.
Now then, Mr.
True.
Dark Knight Hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
I don't.
Not surprised.
I-
It's the stupidest superhero named Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more
I
original.
don't pity
Wait
you.
for it.
Like, Captain
No.
Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing some initial reconnaissance. Considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions, their persistence is unusual.
Have you been dealing with them alone the whole time?
I assume so, unless you're aware of any other Dark Knight heroes around these parts.
Oh,
None
sorry.
of us
No, he's in
are,
Gotham.
for the most part, an utterly incompetent bunch. I cannot trust them to take this matter over.
Seems you have history with the Knights.
What's past is past. I would prefer not to discuss it. Well, I hope this conversation has been of service to you. Because I would like to ask for a favor in return.
Oh? What is it, Master Diluc? Your wish is our command!
You must keep my identity a secret.
Easy enough.
Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any of this.
I mean...
What's that sound? Yikes! Have the Abyss Order sent backup already?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no trouble dealing with them. I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys. I shall have to let you take care of them. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Well, we can, but I don't know if Paimon can.
Hey! You're just gonna leave us like that?
We'll see.
Knowing Paimon,
I'm curious about what any of this has to do with holding up our current mission in Liyue, but...
I don't know.
Have fun with this gift.
I want to bet it's just one random shopkeeper that we need to talk to. But we can't actually talk to them until this one's done, even if we've talked to them and that part of the quest is done.
Check it out. Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not here. Nothing. Zilch.
That isn't suspicious for you to repeat that over and over again,
There it is!
Paimon.
Shut it, Paimon!
The Dark Knight hero. You saw him?
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is, her.
Her?
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows.
Just gonna take the
On
credit.
behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I thank you for your service to the city.
I mean, we kind of are. We don't sleep, and we do fight stuff around Mondstadt.
Pretty much.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in the city? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before you ever arrived here.
Yeah, Paimon. How'd you explain that?
Why would you lie to me about that?
Sorry.
Never mind. You don't seem like bad folks. But I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight hero situation in more detail. Some things are best not discussed in public. Duty calls. I must be going. Stay safe, traveler.
That salute concerns me.
Okay, let me double check. Quest.
Paimon, you dummy.
About the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him.
Oh, that's something else. Yeah, now we're on this part. Now we gotta do the travel guide. Remember you were triggering this one?
Ah, well, at least it'll finally be done. I just wanted to collect the shiny thing that's up there. Please collect the shiny thing that's up there.
I will once we get through the stuff, obviously.
Thank you.
Actually, this was one of the first things I did when I arrived in Liyue. I just now doing it now.
See,
Feel free to look around.
I just
There's no
wanted the
obligation to
shiny
buy.
thing.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Tibet Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry.
It's like,
dear.
let's leave Mondstadt before we cause any more problems.
Pretty much.
It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the
author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Pick this one.
Too much passion, not enough clarity?
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Well, who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still sent him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Heck yeah!
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Who are you?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Makes sense.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
I literally have a magnet on my fridge that says I mourn the death of fictional characters. Get the shiny thing!
Yeah, where is it?
Okay, it's past here. Keep going.
This way?
See shiny on the shelf!
Oh, I see now. Okay. There you go.
Yay!
Verses of Equilibrium. Okay, we gotta go over here.
Oh, jeez.
But then we gotta teleport nearby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right up there. Oh, flower. Must pick flower for sugar.
All the yawning. Just a little late.
Must pick sweet flowers for sugar.
Yes.
Sugar good for cooking.
Sugar is good for baking as well.
Well, I mean in the game it's cooking.
Yeah, no, I know.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smithereens.
Excuse me, are you Chang the Ninth?
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Books.
Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Tibet Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books.
What happened to it?
After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me.
Oh, no. Not your
To pay off
books.
my debts, I had no choice but to pawn
No!
off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
You're sad because you got nothing to read now?
Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're gone.
Each book
God,
lover's
I tell you.
collection is unique and very personal.
It's useless
There's a
ranting
big
and
difference
raving
between
at
what you
like
read
this.
and what you purchase
All
to
I can
keep
do
on your
is try to
shelf.
save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you
No
go.
wonder he's so grumpy.
Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd?
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes, it is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang,
Uh-oh.
you've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
Yeah, no, most introverts would take the books.
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Sincho, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age.
Ooh, you're in for it now.
Oh,
I've
that
read
was
about
me
almost
thinking
all the
last
characters in
Grand
Liyue.
Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh?
Can we kick his
Some
butt
sort
now?
of Guhua
I wanna hit him.
messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
I mean, you could just leave here. If he doesn't know where to find you.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Jeez Louise, give the man a minute.
2 words,
Oh,
situational
what does it matter
awareness.
now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Sincho, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We still got a job to do over here.
He's gonna go and deal with it. Oh, that's why, this seemed like Liyue all over again. We're near Qixing Village. We're in Qixing Village now.
Yeah.
Sparkly.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Shincho? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
That guy back at Chang the Ninth was pretty bossy.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
You and I gotta find a way to help Chang the Ninth.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
You already have a plan, don't you?
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. Where you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Goohua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon.
Please leave this place.
Do
I will not
buffoons
tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest
exist
trader.
in
Especially
Genshin?
when the one you
Pretty
seek
sure
to
it's a play on the
threaten
word like
is one to
baboon.
whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
Say that again?
Never mind, don't worry about it.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time
Ooh,
for
shiny
you to
thing in the
learn
background.
a lesson.
I am a squirrel.
That's okay.
Eavesdropper. The more, the merrier.
Oh, right, you've not used him before, have you?
Nope, and I'm pressing the wrong buttons because I'm used to attacking with a sword used from Wuthering Waves because it's square and not circle.
Over here. Let me weave you a verse.
Where'd you go? There she is.
Oh, yeah, kill her.
Yeah.
She's a problem.
Yeah. There, that took care of those little flying insects too. And the only reason why I switched to Fisher because of the trial ended.
Pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Aww.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned
So
their
we're always
lesson?
so scared gonna go back to his tiger master and cry.
So you're a vision bearer.
Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
And we'll just beat them
I'll
up
see to
again.
it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Maltai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works. But what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Eugene Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow. So that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying.
I love it.
Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face.
First, let's help chain the night.
Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as Gua Geek.
Wow.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
You might want to wrap up here.
That's what I was doing.
Ah, oh, he just talked to you, I see.
Yeah.
Come from? Ugh.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching this episode of Genshin Impact the series. I've been Big L2.
I'm Vanessa Parker.
Final words?
I think I know why we have to do this particular quest. We have to go visit a fancy, wealthy person in Liyue Harbor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine that while we're looking for I call it palisade because it looks more like that word to me. I imagine we'll probably have to go to that mansion and talk to the wealthy person about something we need for the Jade Palace. And we can't do that until we take care of this, apparently. So, that's my guess.
Okay. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye!